Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to this video, and this is going to be me talking about Brock Lesnar and WWE stupidity, and why right now, if I didn't have certain obligations to wrestling, I would not be watching anymore. You're blowing this out of proportion, Mudlup. You're blowing this out of proportion, Mudlup. I hear you all saying. But this is ridiculous. Okay, so I want you to all to think about this, okay? About 3.5 years ago, Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the people who couldn't do that. We have legends like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Randy Orton, who else has he fought? Mark Henry, Big Show, Edge. I'm missing a lot of people, I know, but you're getting my point. A lot of legends couldn't get it done, but Brock Lesnar could. And a lot of us were pissed, okay? And I got it. I was angry in the moment, but me being the wrestling fan I am, understood the logic behind it. It was, we're going to use Brock Lesnar to give the rub to somebody else. So that way they don't get booed for the rest of their life. Okay? So, that's all fine and good. Now, obviously, they had a 1-year window that they were working on, because Brock Lesnar was going to leave after that 1 year was up. So, they had Brock Lesnar stroll into SummerSlam and demolish John Cena. At the moment, fans were excited. I was angry a little bit, because I knew that this put Brock Lesnar way too high up, and it was unrealistic that anybody could compete with him. Because Brock Lesnar dismantled John Cena. He didn't just barely beat him a la CM Punk, Edge, RVD. He demolished him. Just clean demolished. So the mindset becomes Roman Reigns is going to beat him at WrestleMania. We know that. So going into WrestleMania, we figured Roman Reigns was going to win. But they changed the plans on us. And maybe that was the plan the whole time. But I think what really changed the plan was Brock Lesnar signing on for a couple more years. So they knew they had time to work with it. So what happens? Okay, you have Seth Rollins cash in. That's great. You have Brock Lesnar dismantle Seth Rollins. You made him a face, let's be honest. Which was your first stupid move. Then you had him feud with The Undertaker. Kinda had him face and heel, tweener, I guess. Even though Taker was more of a heel, Brock Lesnar didn't do anything heelish in the feud. But whatever. Okay, Taker wins. Very shady method of winning, and that's fine. But then you get to the point where Dean Ambrose was fighting Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and I remember the internet was all excited. They were freaking jerking it real good to the thought of Dean Ambrose being the guy to beat the one behind the one. To beat the guy behind the one in 21-1. And what happens? Lesnar pretty much dismantles him. And that's all fine and good. We all kind of, after that, realized, it makes sense. So we come to SummerSlam, and what happens? Oh yeah, that's right. Lesnar decides we need to go full heel again, and completely batters the shit out of Randy Orton. Okay, I get it. The plan is to have a face come back and beat him. Okay, well there aren't many faces who you could actually book to do that, aside from maybe Roman Reigns, who the crowd would boo if he did that, and maybe a Shinsuke Nakamura. I know, I'm being that guy. But that was about all you had, so I'm kind of like, well, whatever, we're running out of time to get this rub down, so, whatever, you're reestablishing him. Okay, I was really angry. You know, check out the video where I complained about that and how I wanted Brock Lesnar to be fired. So come to Survivor Series, this match against Goldberg, and I think most of us assumed Lesnar would win. I kept picking Goldberg to win, but I kept doing that because Lesnar has another feud set up. So you can always have interference. You can always have a debuting, I thought Joe was going to lose the title match at NXT. So you could have Samoa Joe come up, cost Lesnar the match, you could have Shane McMahon do it. There were ways out of it. And then we get the burial. And I don't get it. I really want to iterate this. Brock Lesnar is like, what, 36 to 38, somewhere in there, I can't remember. He's a young guy, not necessarily young, but he still has years to give to this company. Goldberg is like 49, 50 years old, something like that. Okay, and why? Why have Brock Lesnar get demolished by Goldberg? I really want us all to take a moment to stop and think about this. Just 4 months ago, Brock Lesnar was fighting in the UFC. Remember that? UFC is in legit fighting? As in like not fake? Goldberg 4 months ago, who knows? Oh, he was advertising the wrestling game while not being in shape. Okay, because when it happened, my mindset went to, well, maybe what it is, it's punishment for Lesnar failing the steroid test. But that doesn't make sense, because Orton getting the rub would have made more friggin' sense. I don't get the mindset here. I just don't. Because on Raw, I just watched Raw, they didn't acknowledge, like, they didn't have Lesnar come out. They just had Goldberg come out. And Goldberg said, yup, told you guys I would do it. 1 minute and 26 seconds is their number. You can't get through a freaking White Stripes song that fast. Why? Half the match was Goldberg pushing Lesnar and Lesnar sitting on the mat. So here's what happens, okay? So we have John Cena, who used to be here, and now he's like here, okay? Like, you can't really see where my hand is. He's pretty low. So you got Brock Lesnar, who's like here. Okay, that like inch is the damage that Lesnar did to Cena in that 25-minute match at SummerSlam 2013. 2014? 2014. Okay, so where is Goldberg? Well, Goldberg is up here. Because not only did he beat Lesnar, the guy who's here, he did it in less than 2 minutes. Why? If the goal was to bring Lesnar down so somebody else could beat him, why not have Orton do it? You could have had it done. All it would take is an RKO. And here, I'll book it for you. An RKO. Oh, wait. Orton goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Lesnar kicks out right afterwards. Oh, well, geez. Lesnar still looks strong, losing to the 12-time world champion. The guy who's younger than him, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's younger than him. So, there's a rub to give. So when Bray Wyatt beats Orton, wow, Bray Wyatt looks strong. But no, this stupid company decides to give the rub of The Undertaker's streak of beating John Cena, the man who beat everybody for a decade. The rub of beating Randy Orton, the guy who beat everybody for a decade. The rub of destroying The Big Show and Dean Ambrose and all these other people. They gave it to Goldberg. And why does that upset me as a wrestling fan? Because I've spent the last 3 years or so wondering who they're going to actually have beat Brock Lesnar. My mind went from, what could be Roman Reigns? Then there was a brief moment where I thought, well, Del Rio has a legit fighting background. To, if they booked Sheamus correctly, Sheamus could do it. To, Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe, that mindset. To, the thinking Orton would do it. Then for a brief moment I thought, if they booked Cesaro correctly, Cesaro would do it. And they have Goldberg do it. That's respect for you. Respect for The Undertaker. Respect for John Cena. Respect for the WWE fans. And the worst part, Goldberg's still getting cheered. He's getting cheered harder. I don't get it. In the era of smarky crowds who will boo Roman Reigns because it's something that happened 2.5 years ago, you're going to cheer for Goldberg for burying Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar was supposed to give that rub to somebody who mattered. And you gave it to Goldberg. And now he's going to come back in the Royal Rumble. And I have to wonder, who can stop it? Unless he comes onto the ring as number 1 and legitimately knocks out all 29 other competitors, it's not believable anymore. Thank you, WWE. You know, you had this issue with burying WCW talent. Guys like Booker T at WrestleMania 19, DDP before then, Goldberg and his run with the company, Sting. I guess you're trying to overcompensate now? Eh? Good choice. Good timing on those. Thank you, WWE. You really know how to keep your fans happy. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. I really don't think anybody would share this video, but feel free to share it anyway with your fans who are also kind of angry about this. Yeah, comment if you thought this was the correct move or the incorrect move. Basically, if you watch this video, I expect a comment. Peace out, home skillets.